Hello everybody, welcome back to Ren Gaming. Right, this is the Invisible Man achievement on the level Frontline. Now this is exactly the same as the way you do it if you've played it previously on the 360 or the PC. So from the start, pop that light, you can stay crouched down the steps, walk straight past them two fellas, they won't see you because it is pretty dark. And then as you come down here under here, you have to turn this light out. Don't shoot it, otherwise it will cause fire and that will alert something. Now these two chaps up here, these are the ones that are going to execute that prisoner, so you can just nip round the side and it's a big AI fail because they don't notice you. Across and pop this light, there you go, turn the light out. Right, you need to do a big jump to get across to this, so do a little run up, and there we go, and you're going to have to put your gas mask on in a second, because it gets pretty nasty down there. Right, then you need to run and jump at this. Normal jump across to the pipes. Straight across the pipes. Now this achievement is a bitch. This is my 6th attempt. Okay, big jump, sprint jump across there. It took me a while on the 360 as well, but recently I've done it again on the PC, and that's a sprint jump. So again, I kind of knew what I was doing. And then down here, what was catching me out were these 4 kind of tripwires down here, because I forgot where they were, and I just kept running into them. So you can sprint down here, no one can hear you, so charge on through. You don't have to slow down yet. Although I do slow down a few times in this video because I couldn't remember where the tripwires were. And there's one just here. So make sure you cut that one. And you can sprint through this next bit. If you want, I don't. Hang a right and there is another tripwire. No, there isn't. See? Told you, I can't remember where the fucking things are. No tripwire, it's round the corner, it's just coming up to it. There we go, so that's the second one. Under the tunnel, under the pipe, up to the right now. There's another tripwire coming up, and it's really, really hard to see. Now what you can do for the sake of this, is if you want, I would turn the brightness up on your, on the game. There you go, that's the third one. Because of course, with the brightness up, you can see it's cheating. And this is the 4th one. So that's all the tripwires down. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you sprint from now on. Pop! And up into the tunnel. And as you come up through the tunnel, there's a ladder on the right. So you need to pop up there and through the door at the top. Now, if you haven't already got the Rescue Ranger achievement, this is another opportunity to get it going this way. Because as you come up here, see, you end up back in this cell again. So make sure you knock this guy out. You're not supposed to kill him, but press X and knock him out. There you go. And of course, if you were going to get the Ranger achievement, it would pop there. So upstairs, don't worry about turning any lights out. Now I would recommend turning this one out at the top because there are guards around. Just blow it out and then stay to the right as you come down. You can drop down in here. Now walk along nice and quietly and stealthy. This achievement is a bit, not the achievement itself, but the actual level's a bit buggy because there's, I wouldn't say buggy, but it's randomised and not all the guard patterns are the same, so they don't always do the same thing, which is why, although this method's worked for me, it might not work for you first time, so you might have a couple of tries. Go, and as you come up now, you're going to need to sprint because there's that train car coming. Now you can dash in the first one, but it's got a light in there, so dash in the second one or the third one, where the light's already out. And come up. Don't worry about the bloke on the left, he won't see you if you stay crouched, although he'll probably say something like, "It must be my ears" or something. And up on the right is a ladder, so up the ladder. And then you need to work your way across the pipes. Now I don't know whether turning the lights out makes any difference. I did it just to be safe, but I didn't hear any of that kind of noise. That means people can see you, so I think I'll leave the last one. And there you go, and there is a ladder here which you will need to go down all the way to the bottom, And there's a load of guardsmen around down here, and again, depending on their guard pattern will depend what you want to do, but that one isn't facing us. This guy's facing us, but we're not too worried, he's a while off. And up here, and there's always 2 guards at the top. Now there's a couple of different ways you can do this. Pop that light out. Now, depending where that guard is, you can actually sprint all the way up, or you can hide behind a couple of these things. Now because we don't want to kill him, I was hoping he would pass me, but he doesn't. He just stops and he sits. And so I had to make a break for it. And he did hear me, as you'll hear in the video. He says, "Huh, what was that?" So, crouch down again, nice and quiet. And there's one guy up here by the fire. You don't need to do anything to him. You can walk straight past him. Then you hang a left into this room up here. And there's often a guard patrolling. And this time there's actually 2 guards patrolling. I wouldn't worry about wasting any time taking anyone out. You don't need to do it. Leave the light as it is, and once you get through this door it saves. Run to the end, through the door at the end. There you go, a nice big flash. That's one of those moral points I've been on about. Achievement unlocked, Invisible Man, 40 Gs. Thanks for watching, guys. Any comments, chuck them underneath. I'll see you all very, very soon.